Mayhem Kitchen. Today we're going to do something simple and easy to do. And the only reason why I ever started doing this is because I live in Wisconsin and my wife wanted a fresh and healthy, something to eat for lunch. It's a cucumber tomato salad with fresh mozzarella. Now I live in Western Canada, so it's really hard to get fresh mozzarella. But I do the best I can. I got these little bastards right here. Everybody can see that. And to be honest, they're usually done in canola oil. They're not done in real olive oil. So I have olive oil over here. I'm not going to reveal its name, but we'll just say it's the Burton Ernie olive oil. You can think about it and do the math. So we're going to put that over here for now. Because olive oil has a taste to it and canola oil don't. Even though canola oil has a higher smoke point. So I got my strainer, and I got my bowl. What I'm going to do is take the mozzarella. As before we get started, I want to go ahead and pour all this in there with the fresh mozzarella. Now there's some seasoning in there that I will use later that will get on that mozzarella. It's not a lot. I'll show you how much seasoning's there. Seasoning. And try to get as much on there as I can. That's fine. A couple little red pepper flakes, chili flakes, things like that. And I'm going to let that sit there and drain. Okay. In the meantime, here's my cucumber. It has been washed and dried. It's an English cucumber. It's more expensive to get field cucumbers here. So I got an English cucumber. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to peel it with a big ass knife. Which, if you got a peeler, just use that. Because I'm going to lose some stuff here. But I'm not going to lose a lot. And if you want to eat the skin, you can eat the skin. It's usually not going to hurt you as long as you wash it. And then we get down here at the bottom, we'll just clip. And a little bit too much right there and right there. But don't care. So I don't need a giant shit bucket today. So I got a little one. And this goes in the compost for the vegetables that I am currently growing. There we go. Now we're going to take this cucumber and we're just going to slice it down the middle, just like that. And we're going to chop it up. Okay, I got this nice mixing bowl here that we're going to put all the chunks in there, right? We'll do this like this. There we go. Ringing the bell. Now I got these little grape tomatoes. They're usually pretty good. Everything in here looks good. I've already washed this a few times. Usually I wash it in the container because it has holes on the bottom. So I'll rinse it out 2 or 3 times to make sure they're good to go. In this case, I pulled them out and rinsed them and then put them on a paper towel, dried them off real good, and put them back in the container because I didn't have to waste any more dishes. Put that in there. There you go. This is what we're looking at. Cucumbers and tomatoes. Sounds great, right? All right. Now we're going to do a little bit of, because there's no oil in there yet, we're going to do some pepper. We're going to do about 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to do a little bit of salt. And that salt's going to make that cucumber weep a little bit. It's that Himalayan salt too. So there we go. Now we think this has been drizzled enough. Chances are. This is how much goop I got off of it. That's all canola oil if you want to save it. But then here's how much of that seasoning I saved with the fresh mozzarella. Well, as fresh as you can get it here. And we'll get rid of that. We don't need it. Now we'll put old burnt Ernie. Burnt Ernie's easy. We're just gonna usually do like a cap full, right? But in this case, that's a tiny cap, so I'm gonna go nope and do like that. That's good. Just enough to kind of coat everything. Because that's the good tasting vinegar, and we're gonna do like this. Shake it up. Kind of reminds me of a story, but I won't tell you that story because it's embarrassing to me. Anyway, I'm gonna put a little bit more salt on it. My wife likes salt, and she likes pepper. Plus, it has a little bit of that seasoning already in it. So there you go. We no longer have any reason to have the knife out anyway. I ain't gonna kill nobody. No murder sequences today, and I got little Tupperware containers made by a company that has something to do with tires and people who clean your house. You can do the math on that. You just shake it in there, little by little. And whatever's left over, I'm going to eat. There's that. Oh, doesn't look like there's going to be much. Nope, there ain't going to be nothing for me left over to eat. That's okay. And we're going to get rid of this and put this over here. Now, the thing about this, you're going to put it in the refrigerator, but when you do, a lot of olive oil, once it gets cold, will congeal. And it's kind of gross looking because it'll all settle to the bottom. So a lot of times what I do before we eat that, or have it as a snack or lunch or whatever, take it out, let it kind of get room temperature, and remix it all back up again, because that helps it out. Otherwise, you're going to get a layer of olive oil on the bottom. Now, if you don't want to eat all that olive oil, there's enough coating on there. It's going to be okay. Just pull everything out without the olive oil at the bottom that has congealed. And wait for that to get a little bit closer to room temperature. Mix it up and then eat it. And then if you want to add more seasoning, sometimes we would add fresh basil, sometimes oregano, sometimes olives, sometimes it's feta cheese and mozzarella. Just depends on the fattiest thing you're going to eat in this is the olive oil, the remnants of the canola oil, and that cheese. Everything else is pretty much no calorie. Not that I'm here to get you on a weight loss plan. Eat what the fuck you want. I don't give two goddamn shits, man. As long as it ain't eating at McDonald's, because you can do all this stuff a lot cheaper than that. I mean, this whole thing cost me less than $8. And for us, that's 2 meals. So, hopefully you enjoyed. Hey man, that's how to make a cucumber tomato salad, or that's the way I make it. Somebody else out there probably makes it better, so go watch them and then send me nasty emails telling me I fucking look like an idiot. I do not care. Thanks for Mayhem Kitchen. Go kick some ass. I ain't got time for this shit. I got stuff to do. Bye. I gotta water the garden. I mean, look. I found out I was growing these. I didn't even know I was growing these. I must have been drunk or high or something. I must have planted those and put them in my damn overalls and the other day and shit. Thanks for watching Mayhem Kitchen.
If you ask me, they ain't eating right over there.
No.
His wife ain't never cooked grits and hog jaws.
Go on.
Nor mustard greens and possum belly. Nor even boiled chicken hawk.
Land of mercy.
Hope you enjoyed this episode of Mayhem Kitchen.